to the 148th installment of Tell Em Alejandro, your #1 place for sports, cars, video games, fitness. If you're a man, you're here. Mr. Alejandro's about to tell him.
What you about to tell him, Alejandro?
I'm about to tell him about my top 5 small forwards in the NBA.
Tell him, Alejandro.
TA drinkers, I'm turned up. Let's do this. Number 5, StarMelo, Carmelo Anthony from my New York Knicks, baby. 5th best small forward in NBA. Offensively, juggernaut, son. Nobody's offensive game is really up there the way that StarMelo's is. However, defensively, when he wants to, he's a beast. However, he doesn't always want to play that goon defense. The thing with me and Melo is I need to see more team success. Unfortunately, he has not been surrounded by goons his entire NBA career, and that sucks. So either he's going to finish his career with no championship or not. However, he's definitely in my top 5 list. Let's go, baby. Number 4, Paul George. For years I've been telling cats I'll take Pauly over StarMelo. Everybody was bashing me. Mr. Alejandro, you're bugging, you're wildin', you don't know what you're talking about. Pauly is a two-way player, offense and defense. Offensively, he showed a few years ago when he went up against the best player to ever play in this league other than Jordan. When he went up against LeBron, he put it on LeBron. Even LeBron had to show him love. Pauly is better than StarMelo. Now, we got to talk about the fact that Pauly had a nasty injury a while back, and he's recovered. He came back. He's playing at a top tier level in the NBA. This season, his team is predicted to potentially, make some noise in the weak Eastern Conference. So we're going to see what up, Pauly. I'm rooting for you, B. Number 3, we got to go to Hollywood Hogan. Kevin Durant. Boo, you suck. KD has gone from the good guy to the bad guy. However, we still respect his basketball game. Offensively, he's superb. If somebody was a better pure scorer than StarMelo, it'd probably be KD. KD needs to pick it up defensively. This year he's with a new team, the Golden State Warriors. They will be playing more small ball, more lineups where he is the big man, where he has to potentially protect the rim. KD, you're damn near 7 feet tall, baby. I want to see some goon defense. I want to see if you can block some shots. I want to see if you can protect the hoop. And more importantly, later on in the season, I want to see you lose to Russell Westbrook. I also want to see, can you really get over the hump? Can you win an NBA championship this upcoming season? We gonna see. Number 2, my man's Kawheezi, baby. Kawhi Leonard. Amazing player, amazing talent, goon defender. If I had to make a goon defender list, Kawhi Leonard is definitely on there. Kawhi Leonard is the player who LeBron James really doesn't want to go up against. Now here's the thing. Offensively, Kawhi Leonard is growing. Last season, I saw him develop a little bit of a post game. I saw him hitting cats with a little 15 to 12 foot fade away from the post. This man slowly is trying to become unguardable, low key. Watch Kawhi. His numbers are improving. His drive to the basket's a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more tenacious. I saw him grow in the goon beard a little bit. So I see that Kawhi is trying to, get a little personality, a little bit of edge. I like that, Kawhi. Keep it up. Number 1, baby. Drum roll, please. The Intercontinental Hairline champion of the world, LeBron James. He just had a magnificent postseason, not a magnificent regular season. We've seen better regular seasons from LeBron, but that postseason was strong, solid, especially that NBA Finals. Congratulations, you're a champion again. Yeah, you like that, right? Ain't no mosquito gonna get in the way of Mr. Alejandro. Let's get right back to LeBron. Magnificent NBA Finals. He just dominated Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, the 80s porn star, all them other cats. I see you, LeBron. I see you finally being a man and acknowledging the fact that you are pursuing, you are chasing Michael Jordan. It's about time, B. For years, you've avoided the questions pertaining to Michael Jordan, tried to duck the notion that people constantly compare you to him. You ain't like that, this, that, and the third. Stop being soft. You are the next Jordan. It is what it is. When you're that great, I'm going to compare you to Jordan. You understand? There's only one other person I compare to Jordan consistently, and that's the Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant. LeBron, when I look at you, you are this era's Michael Jordan. If anybody can beat that loaded Golden State Warriors team, it's you. Prove it. Here's a list of Noteworthy Goons. We gotta start off with my mans, the Greek freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo. First of all, love saying the name, so I had to shout him out. Second of all, his game, wow, amazing. A 6'10" guard skilled forward with a handle who at times plays point guard. Man, this guy has everything. He needs to develop a jumper. He's not really wet like that, but if he does develop a jump shot and he develops a nasty post game, woo! NBA look out. Goon defense on deck, versatile like a mofo. So shout out to my mans, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Shut up!
Next up, we're going to stay with the Milwaukee Bucks. Same team. They got my man's Jabari Parker, son. Top pick a few years ago. Jabari Parker, unfortunately, got injured, which kind of set back his growth. However, this year, I'm expecting big things from Jabari, baby. The Milwaukee Bucks in general, that's one of my sleeper teams that I'm picking. When a lot of cats slurp up the Minnesota Timberwolves, they say that's the new young squad to look out for. Mr. Alejandro is telling y'all that he likes the Milwaukee Bucks in that same fashion. Now we're gonna go to the Minnesota Timberwolves. We gotta hype up my mans, Andrew Wiggins, baby. Top pick in that same Jabari Parker draft a while back. Wiggins was traded from the Cavs to the Timberwolves. I've been on record since that day saying the Cavs shouldn't have traded him. Me personally, if I was the Cavs, I would have gave up Waiters instead of Wiggins, because at the time, a lot of cats was not trying to really put assets out to trade for Kevin Love. So I felt like, you know, you offer low. If you about to go buy a whip, right, and the whip is 10 bands, you don't go up in there like, hey, I got 10 bands for you. You hit him with like 3 or 4. And then, you know, y'all work your way up to a number where both sides agree. So I wouldn't have gave up Wiggins. I love his game. Mid-range game is improving. Goon defender. So we're going to see if Wiggins is really ready to take that next step and become one of the top premier wing players in this league. I got to show some love to my mans, Gordon Hayward. A lot of cats don't even know who the hell this is because he plays for the Utah Jazz. Nobody knows anything about the Utah Jazz, you feel me? But I know about Gordon Hayward. Why? I'm going to tell you why. Because the Utah Jazz occasionally be playing against my New York Knicks. And I be seeing Hayward put it on StarMelo a little bit, low-key. Not to mention, low-key, I seen Hayward at times put it on LeBron too. So don't sleep on Hayward. That's a little Butler boy, man. He put some work in college too. Stop sleeping on Hayward. Give the man some respect. And I see you bulking up a little bit. He got a little bit of guns on him now, thinking he flexing out here. I see you, Hayward. Gotta show some love to my Florida mans right here. My man Justice Winslow. He was a rookie last season. He had a solid season. He's a lefty. A lot of people like to compare him to either Manu Ginobili or James Harden. You feel me? I think Winslow really has a chance to grow this season because, you know, the Miami Heat let go of Dwayne Wade. So now he's going to get more minutes. We're going to see what up with you, Winslow. I'm rooting for you, B. I think he's nice. We got to go with another young buck, man. We got to go with my man's Ben Simmons. Top pick in this year's draft. Unfortunately, he suffered an injury, a foot injury, so, you know, this is going to hinder his growth. Nonetheless, I do expect him to come back, if not by the end of the season, definitely next season, and he's going to come back with a vengeance, man. All this man needs to do is definitely develop a jump shot and stay healthy. Ben, get well soon. We're going to go with another rookie, man, the same draft. Brandon Ingram for the Los Angeles Lakers. I want to see if this man can go in that pressure situation, that organization that's accustomed to winning, you feel me, and turn their hopes around because they've stunk the past few years, and now's the first season where they don't have Kobe Bryant. So Brandon Ingram, you play good out there, you can really make a name for yourself. We got to talk about Harrison Barnes, former Golden State Warrior. Now he plays for the Dallas Mavericks. Brand new team. Hopefully it's a brand new Barnes. He stunk in the NBA Finals. He was awful. Played like basura. Atrocious. Awful. However, nonetheless, I'll give you a player that played poorly in the NBA Finals and went on to have a pretty solid career after changing team. Big James Harden. Awful NBA Finals against LeBron back in 2012. And you know what? Went to the Houston Rockets and he has grown to a level that I really didn't anticipate. So maybe Harrison Barnes has that in him. Maybe he's ready to take his game to the next level. I gotta show some love to one of my favorite players in NBA history, man. He's an oldie, but still a goodie. I gotta give some love to my man, half geezer. My man's Vince Carter, baby. Vince Carter is still in the NBA. He's still putting it on cat. Vince Carter here and there still has a highlight play waiting in his back pocket. Vince, you have excited me for years. Mad cats have retired. So you're like the last person left standing. So I'ma keep watching and I'ma keep rooting. VC, do your thing, baby. There you have it, folks. Mr. Alejandro's top 5 small forwards in the NBA. Do you agree with the list? Or nah? TA drinkers, tell them in the comments.
Tell them.
Tonight's bow tie is brought to you by Ted Baker. I'm crazy. I ain't no punk, but I have control, unlike Donald Trump. Tune in for more sports, cars, video games, fitness, and all that. Follow at Tell Em Alejandro to hear my immediate reaction to live sports events, or if you want to hear me cover a certain team or topic. Tell them outro music. Bow, 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 bow. Woo! I said
It's Mr. Alejandro's top 5. It's Mr. Alejandro's top 5. Tell him, yo, top 5. Gotta tell him, yo, top 5. It's Mr. Alejandro's top 5. Mr. Alejandro's top 5. It's Mr. Alejandro's top 5. It's Mr. Alejandro's top 5. Mr. Alejandro's top 5. Top 5. Top 5. Tell him, tell him, tell him, tell him. Top 5.
Yeah, you like that, right? Fire! Fire! Flames! The house is burning down. We gotta go! We gotta go!